We love starting off Family Day with fast, easy, quick recipes that even I can do. So please welcome Claire Tansey from Chatelaine Magazine.
Hello.
And I do them all the time.
All the time.
All the
This
time.
is what we love to hear.
So often we were saying that you've got recipes for a really quick dinner, but how about when you've got guests over and you want some appetizers, or you're looking for a special little breakfast brunch item?
This is your go-to recipe. This is the recipe that will get you through every problem, whether it's a breakup or an in-law, and everything in between.
It'll do it all.
Or maybe you're breaking up with your in-laws.
There you go.
What we are making is crepes. Now, we've made crepes before.
Yes,
and,
we have.
I know that you have made crepes before.
Yes, I
and
have.
It's very easy. You just take eggs and flour and milk and a bit of sugar and some melted butter.
Right.
And you essentially just make a very, very simple batter. Now, the thing about this batter is it's very forgiving.
So you mean you don't have to, here, I'll do that.
Yeah,
a little bit at a time,
No,
or you
no,
want
just
the whole
dump,
thing?
dump.
Okay,
That's what I
good.
mean by
That's
it's very
even
forgiving.
easier.
Dumpy, dumpy, dump. I'm gonna put some vanilla in because we like vanilla.
Butter?
Butter, a little bit of melted butter.
Okay.
Now, this batter, make it yesterday, make it last week, keep it in the fridge, no problem.
Ooh, good.
Easy. And then the thing is with the crepes is that they also last very well in the freezer.
Oh, that's
Or
a
the
good
fridge.
thing. Right, so you can
Or
make a
at
whole
room
stack
temperature.
of them.
Exactly.
And put them away and then take them out,
Yes.
defrost them as you need them, right?
And so that's why we're gonna make 3 different gorgeous things here. So
Okay.
I'm actually going to let this sit, and we're going to start scrambling some eggs.
All
We're going
right.
to kind of move forward in time, then we're going to move back in time.
Let's do it.
Get yourself ready. Now, so scrambling eggs. Now, just as a total side note, the mistake that everybody's making when they're scrambling eggs is you're using too high of a heat. Not you.
Okay,
People.
not me. Yeah, those
people
other
are using
people.
too high of a heat. So you
Yeah.
want to scramble eggs on a very, very low heat.
Okay.
And that way they won't turn out rubbery.
Okay.
And
good
so
stuff.
it takes a little bit longer,
Yeah.
but that's why we're starting it now. A little bit of butter, and I'm going to ask you to just sort of gently,
Sure.
you just keep
So you
moving
don't
it around.
necessarily want to hear the big sizzle then when you put those eggs in.
I know,
It's
and
the heat's too high.
I know,
right?
and you know I'm such a huge fan of the big sizzle.
Me too.
You think it's the right thing to do,
Yeah.
but with an egg, no.
No,
Scrambled
well, I
eggs.
don't do that, that's for sure.
And this way, you can use a lot less butter because they actually become naturally creamy.
Ooh, on a lower
naturally
heat.
creamy, yes.
Okay, this is a good trick.
Now, if you grew up in the 70s, your mother probably had a crepe pan.
Yeah.
It's a flat thing. Maybe you still have it.Maybe you
Yeah.
still have one. You don't have to buy a special pan for crepes. You just want to use your regular all-purpose omelet pan or your scrambled eggs pan. This is a great little nonstick pan. Get it nice and hot. And remember this, the first crepe is always a disaster. You just have to know that. In fact, this is such a disaster because I actually didn't whisk it properly.
Yeah, it's
and
still
it's still a
chunky.
little bit lumpy.
Those are the
Okay?
kind of crepes I would make.
Exactly.
I
So
don't
I just
mind
should
the
have
lumps.
I should have whisked a little better. And then the other thing about making crepes is you have to be fearless and believe that you can do it.
Okay.
The courage of your convictions,
Yes,
Tracy.
I believe.
You do
You're
believe.
gonna make this
Oh, it
crepe.
smells good. Can you smell it?
Yeah, I can smell it.
So you go in there with your little spatula and you want to give yourself just a little edge. See
Okay.
that you're going to grab here,
Uh-huh.
and then you're going to use your fingers. You see, the first one's always a disaster.
You know.
And the first one
To
is
be
the one
honest
that you
with
get to
that
eat.
was not so much of a disaster on the other side. It was the flipping. Things went wrong with the flipping.
Exactly,
That's
but then
okay.
it's something about this means that the pan kind of gets used to you.
All right,
You
look
get
at
used to the
that.
pan. See, we're doing better already.
Yeah.
And you just sort of swirl it around. We're still lumpy, but we're just going to forge ahead.
Check out my eggs.
I
Still
know.
not-
See, still nothing.
Not,
Do you know what?
okay.
Okay, you know what?
Can we maybe a little? Yeah.
A little.
Okay, just
a little. I'll give you
little.
that. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Now, of course, as I have said many, many a time, you have to get to know your stove.
Yes.
You have a personal relationship with your stove, and you will know if your stove is too hot or too cold. Okay, we're going to try for a much better flip.
It's going to
this time.
happen because
See?
you can do this.
I know. I'm telling
See?
you, you could be the world's master crepe maker. Your first one's always a disaster.
Yeah, it's just the way it goes.
Okay, so that goes off, and while our eggs are still scrambling, they were the zen of scrambling eggs.
it,
We're gonna make
scramble, would
the
ya?
appetizer instead. So this is a beautiful little appetizer: smoked salmon, cream cheese, chives. You
Look at
cannot go
that.
wrong.
Very fancy. So, you know, you go to restaurants and you get that sort of thing. What a nice thing to greet your guests with.
Exactly, and they also last really well in the fridge. So this is a crepe that we just happen to add chives to the batter.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to take a little bit of soft cream cheese.
Yeah.
And you know, you don't buy it soft. You just have to take it out of the fridge.
That's right.
That was one of the funniest questions I ever had was someone said, where do you buy softened butter? But you know, you just go, oh, there are things that you need to clarify sometimes. Okay, so nice little bit of cream cheese, nice little bit of smoky salmon.
Turning it up more.
Oh, Tracy, you go for it. You're having a personal relationship with your stove.
I am. I understand you, stove.
Couple of chives here.
You need heat.
And then I'm gonna roll, roly roll. And then you just put it in the fridge so that the cream cheese firms up, nice and
See,
cigar-like.
that's the step I probably would have skipped. So make sure you put it in the fridge, and then you're going to get the perfect little circle cut.
Look at.
That's beautiful.
So pretty, so pretty.
That's
How are the eggs doing? We are never going to have scrambled eggs. I never should have mentioned
Don't worry
this
about it. You'll be. Oh, look,
no,
it's
see,
starting.
now
It's starting.
now
It's starting. It's
Now
starting.
it's happening. Okay,
There
so
we go.
before we have breakfast, we're going to have dessert.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes, indeed. So you're going to take a beautiful crepe into the batter of which we have added lemon zest.
Oh, okay.
Lovely little bit of lemon zest.
Yeah.
And you look at your crepe and you think, now which side is the most attractive? I like this side.
I like the other side, actually.
Tracy, this is your show. We are going to make it for you.
Okay, thanks.
Nice little bit of vanilla ice cream
All right.
in the middle. And the other thing about crepes is, of course, you can roll them so many different ways.
Right.
You can just be so creative. This one is just going to go in half and then in quarters
Oh, here
like
we go.
this. See? Oh, you see, now we're getting there.
Now it's happening. Now, I know you said that this would be a good dessert. We're going to have dessert before we have breakfast, but I think this is a perfect brunch item.
Oh, totally.
Right?
But look, then we're
You
going
can
to
have some fun with your brunch.
then we're going to take the chocolate sauce though,
Oh, yeah,
right?
baby.
Oh, this chocolate sauce.
And for your chocolate sauce, Claire, did you do anything special? What chocolate did you use?
I went to the store.
Yes.
And I purchased.
I bought a chocolate bar.
No, I purchased a jar of ready-made chocolate sauce.
Oh, you did.
I believe in cheating
Good.
sometimes,
Good,
right?
good.
Okay, I'm coming to the other side of you. Meanwhile, your eggs are almost scrambled. You're going to throw in some black beans.
Okay.
And then we're going to make a lovely little breakfast burrito.
Ah, these are for the burrito. Got it.
Now we're just doing a little dance.
Yeah, you
Dance,
go on that
dance
side.
with me, my love. Okay, pop them in here. Scrape. Lovely.
There we go.
Gorgeous.
You know, I'd scramble mine a little more in real life.
You
but
know,
whatever.
as I probably
It's
would
television.
too. How do you feel about salsa?
I love it.
It's going in there.
Do you know what I love about salsa though? It adds so much flavor to everything, and it's almost no calories, and it's vegetable. It counts as a vegetable.
It counts as a vegetable?
Kinda.
That's wicked.
I think I might have just made that up.
Okay.
But whatever.
You know, I love making stuff up.
Yeah, I really
It's my
like
favorite
salsa.
thing. So then you've got a little breakfast burrito.
That's so good.
That's basically what I'm trying to say is a crepe can be everything that you ever wanted.
Yes. And more.
And more, and it's just so versatile. And truly, if you make a stack and you put them in the freezer just with wax paper in between them,
Yeah.
they will last for months.
They will last for months
So
and months and
fun.
months.